Chénier is writing his last poem with his friend Wuche waiting by his side to smuggle it out. The next musical highlight is this poem, which Chénier sings to Wuche. Of the several solo showpieces in this opera, this is my favourite. In the first excerpt we'll be listening to, the showpiece's opening section, Chénier describes a delightful day with a light wind blowing in his face under a pleasant sun that brushes him with his vase. The day dissolves as it passes into the night. You can feel the orchestras producing a light wind that blows over you, massaging your senses. To me, its accompanying music has this dreaminess which I feel transports my spirit to a carefree day under perfect weather in bygone years. As for the singing itself, Carreras sings smoothly to complete the overall effect. Chénier then sings how this poem brings him to the last mountain he'll ever attempt. In this next section, he sings how time is slowly running out on him and worries his poem may be incomplete.
Mi avvicina all'ora della morte, e forse pria che l'ultima mia strofe sia finita, annuncerà il carnefice la fine della vita.
That section we heard is a transitional one, but surprisingly I feel Carreras sang this better than the previous one. Carreras started with a slight chill in his voice to portray Chénier's awareness that the time to finish his poem is gradually slipping under him. He ended off with a note of dread to represent Chénier's fear that the executioner might come to pick him up before he can conclude his poem. I suspect that Carreras sang that section more beautifully since he felt this section where Chénier conveyed what was on his mind more directly was more inspiring. For the upcoming section, its ending one, we first hear Chénier urgently appeal to his muse to endow him with the brilliant ideas to perfect his poem. We have starry orchestral music accompanying this appeal to picture him reaching out to a higher being. This starry music then plays like a rapid current as Chénier feels the ideas rushing into him. With an exclamation of triumph, Chénier declares he's now able to wrap up his poem. Carreras acts this out in his singing. He starts with a feverish tone for the appeal, and when his character receives his ideas, this fever subsides to be replaced with a calm self-assuredness. Listen to how Carreras uses his vocal horsepower to project his character's renewed confidence towards the end. I love that musical highlight because I feel that its opening section's music washes away my negative thoughts for a moment, and its ending section resonates profoundly within me. For something as niche as opera, the audience is very slippery, so in order to maintain my grip as someone involved in creative writing in this area, I have to sustain the level of hype throughout. Words can make a huge difference. One sentence can make my writing crash. Another can make it soar into the heavens. The loss of words at a critical point, like what Chénier faced, is something I experience from time to time. When I hear Carreras feverishly singing Chénier's urgent appeal in such a situation, I feel he's also appealing on my behalf, many times more persuasively than anything I could have done.